Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to A Traditionalist Catholic. My name is Billy Sewer. I was reading this morning the New York Times article about young Orthodox seminarians, and that there's like some sort of that there's a shift towards conservatism in young seminarians and clergy. And reading the article, I saw an interesting bit about. I saw this interesting tone in how the writer of the article was looking at conservative Orthodox Catholics as a left versus right thing, and even citing like modernist publications like the National Catholic Reporter, or like Mike Lewis and everybody else, and all that type of Catholic seem to hang out at. Identifying them as left-leaning. Now, the interesting thing is that I am liking this new trend amongst young seminarians and priests being largely conservative, a reversal of what happened in the '60s, according to the New York Times article. And this is one of the reasons why I say. I'm hopeful for the future that there's an awakening, as I said in a previous video, because I think maybe after 30, 40 years of hearing Father Boomer preaching essentially leftist boomerism from the pulpit, and people have just been cringed out by that. They're like, "That's it, I'm done. What does the Catechism say?" And they start actually believing according to the catechism, and priests wanting to do that, living a life of sacrifice. And another interesting thing to note is that this article was talking about priests and seminarians in the Archdiocese of Milwaukee. So if this is like a regular kind of Novus Ordo, like a regular, like your average diocese where the bishop is liberal to maybe center conservative, then this shows even greater hope, in my opinion. So I just want to give my brief little take on that, and just something else that I thought of is that, considering what's going on in the church these days and in the world, things continuing in decline. Bishops and cardinals saying some pretty cringe things, and of course clergy as well. And then you've got this doddering apparent old man who's either sliding into dementia or he's already there. Which is a frightening thing, considering we're talking about the president right now. I do remember in the Psalms, like say Psalm 36, 37 in the new, it'd be 37 in the post-conciliar translations. It talks about that basically the wicked are here for a time and then they are gone. So at that point, just don't worry about what these cringy lefty boomers are saying in the hierarchy or in the government. They'll be gone after a while. So all we got to do is just be faithful to what the church has always taught. And then with this shift into conservatism amongst the up and coming generations of seminarians and clergy, eventually after a while, the cringy father, bishop, cardinal boomer is going to be gone, and things will be getting better in the future. So just so hopeful. So I'm actually pleased with that. So I'm happy. So hopefully. So all we gotta do is just stick on, be faithful. Things will get better. God will deliver, because I do believe God is moving in the world and in the church. With all of what we're seeing in the world and in the church, God is moving amongst us. Things will get better. Just in the meantime, just hold on, be faithful. There you go. And thank you for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. And God bless you, Mary keep you. And remember, Christ the King is King of all nations, governments, societies, and they owe him obedience and worship. So Christ is King. Always remember that. Vivo Cristo Rey.